So with 2024 now behind us movie lovers will be looking forward to the big hitters that will come out in 2025. So this is my list of my most anticipated movies of 2025. So let's get into it, with the first one being Captain America Brave New World. It's been ages since we've gotten a new Captain America movie. It's been so long. And although we will not see the normal, like the Captain America we've grown to know and love, Steve Rogers, we will be seeing a new version, Sam Wilson's Captain America, which I am very excited. We're getting a screen accurate version of, like a comic book accurate version of Red Hulk. It's probably going to be a good Marvel movie, and honestly, I'm very, very excited. So next on the list is, of course, the Minecraft movie, which is set to hit theaters on April 4th. Now, I know this is very divisive, especially with those trailers that have been coming out, but I'm quite excited for this movie, actually. I'm very open to it. There's a lot of actors and actresses I'm familiar with in this movie, such as Emma Myers, Jack Black, and of course Jason Momoa, but I'm excited to see a live-action adaptation of the Minecraft movie. But now moving on to The Thunderbolts, which is set to hit theaters on May 2nd. I definitely am extremely excited for this one. We get to see the return of Bucky Barnes, John Walker, the Red Guardian, which all three of those characters are so cool in their own ways, and I cannot wait to see that interaction. And this will just be like the crossover of the ages right here, because it's been very anticipated since 2022. But next on the list is the live-action Lilo and Stitch. I remember growing up, I watched the animations of Lilo and Stitch, and I love them. They're kind of heartbreaking, but also very, very sweet and sentimental. And I feel like this live-action adaptation will be no different. I'm very excited. May 23rd. It'll be a good day. The next one on the list is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, planning to hit theaters on May 23rd. This will be the final reckoning, the final time we see the Mission Impossible franchise come back. The last time we will see Tom Cruise in this role, and I'm very, very excited. But next on the list is Karate Kid Legends, which is set to hit theaters May 30th. I am extremely excited. I am a huge fan of the Karate Kid universe and the Cobra Kai television series. Not too big a fan of the 2010 Karate Kid reboot, but Jackie Chan was my favorite part of that movie, and I'm very excited to see how they could work together, him and Daniel, and teach this kid karate. Very, very exciting. Next on the list is The Ballerina, which is set to hit theaters June 6th. I'm extremely, extremely excited for this. I love the John Wick universe, and we just are now getting to see the expansion, the returns of some characters that we grown to know and love over the franchise. Very, very, very exciting stuff. But next on the list is definitely the new Superman, which is set to hit theaters July 11th. Honestly, it's been forever since we've gotten a Superman movie, and I'm very, very excited to see what James Gunn could do with this movie. The trailers have been looking awesome, very colorful, very bright, and I feel like this movie won't be any different. But next is The Fantastic Four: First Step, hitting theaters July 25th. Now, honestly, I love the Fantastic Four movies, and this will be no different. I know I'll love this because Pedro Pascal, I love him. He's a great actor, and I cannot wait to see how he does the character of Reed Richards in that franchise. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good one. But next on the list, we have gotten Nobody Part 2, hitting theaters August 15th. Now, this is really cool. I actually did not know they were making a sequel to this movie. I'm scrolling over a list I made, and among the list, Nobody 2, and I'm very excited for that movie. Although it's very reminiscent of John Wick, especially that first one, it's doing its own thing in a way, and I'm very excited to see how they continue it. But next is Mortal Kombat 2, set to hit theaters October 24th. Now, the first Mortal Kombat movie is honestly very, very enjoyable. I enjoyed my time extremely with 2021's Mortal Kombat. I really liked the casting choices. The action sequences were awesome and very reminiscent to the games, so I'm quite excited for this. But definitely the next one, and probably one of my most anticipated of this year, is definitely Avatar: Fire and Ash, aka Avatar 3, that will hit theaters December 19th. Very, very late into this year, but I'm ready for it, man. I love the previous two Avatar movies a lot, and it's been forever since we've gotten a new one, since 2022, so I'm ready to what this franchise could do next. But my next most anticipated movie of this year is Zootopia 2, and also a very unexpected one. I mean, I kind of knew this was in the work, but I didn't know they were actually gonna go through with it. But I'm a decent fan of that first one. I enjoyed it, but I don't think it needed a sequel. But hell, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what they could do. But I'm very interested in Wicked for Good, hitting theaters November 21st of this year, so around the same time its predecessor came out. So I'm quite excited. The first one was surprisingly good. good. Like, I went into it thinking, oh, this is not gonna be that good. No, it was pretty good. So I'm quite excited for this movie. But I definitely know a few people who will be definitely excited for this movie. Now You See Me 3. I've not seen the others yet. I definitely probably need to watch them and then come back to a recap / review for them, and then I could tell you if I'm excited for this, because right now I'm just like telling them, and if you guys know it, then you know it. If you guys don't, then just I don't know. But yeah, those are all my most anticipated movies of 2025, and I'd like to hear from you movie loving people out there. What are your most anticipated movies of 2025? Because I just listed all of mine. But yeah, it really looks like we're gonna get a good year for movies. I'm extremely excited for 2025 and what it has in store for all these movies. But that's all for this video. Bye guys.